To import your commercial and advertising log into Music One, there's a one-time step that you need to do to tell the software about the definition and structure of the commercial schedule. Music One imports the very same log file that a digital broadcast unit would use for its merge function. Open the Music One System Parameters screen and click the Traffic tab. The Format field is used to select the default traffic log. Open it and you see that about a dozen formats are already predefined. A couple of the traffic and billing software have different output options, and so Music One has different predefined import options built in. Maybe one of these is yours. Here's how to find out. Let's select the one for CBSI Generic. Most traffic logs produce a simple fixed-width text file for their logs. When you select a format, column start and end positions appear in the boxes next to the name of each of the data fields that may be in the traffic logs. Now open a traffic log to see if the settings are correct. Click the Browse button and negotiate to the drive and the directory where your traffic logs are saved. And I select one with a .log extension. Now my traffic log file appears in the lower window. Click to select any line in the log file. When you do, the proper data fields from the log should appear in the corresponding fields above. The first one is the start time. This one is correct because the public service announcement for the Red Cross begins at 48. But the second field, the run time, is empty. The machine location or the audio file number is correct, but the next two fields look a little screwy, so this definition will not work. I could switch to another of the CBSI formats to see if those conform to the log file coming from the traffic software. Or I could have the commercial scheduling software produce a file that conforms to the definitions here in Music One. Or the third option, I can quickly design a custom import right here. Here's how to do it. I select the custom format. Then I click to locate the traffic log again. Now I click to select any one of the lines in that log. The data from that line appears in the selection field that is just above the log file window. Now since I already had the column selection numbers in the field definition boxes, we see some of the data immediately appears in the blue fields above. Some of the data is correct, some is not. We're going to make everything right. The start time is already correct. This unit has a start time of 48:30. The length, or the run time, is not correct. So I position the cursor and select the entire run time for the unit. Then I click the Define button, and the 30-second runtime appears properly in the field. When you set a definition for start time, be sure to use the longest possible time field that will ever be needed. Here, I selected just two columns for the 30-second unit. Music One will only look at columns 83 and 84 to import time. See the numbers there to the left of the runtime in the blue field. If you have units that run a minute and 30 seconds, then your commercial log might produce 4 columns, 1, 3, and 0. In that case, you would need the definition to be set for a column start of 81 instead of 83. Select the machine location or file number and click the button to define that field. The description is the name of the commercial or the advertiser. Select that and define it. The miscellaneous field is used to pick up extra information from the traffic log. This might be an instruction for the announcer or a tagline or a cue. The recording type and the advertiser number are almost always left empty. There are only 4 primary, always needed data fields: the start time, the run time, the location, and the advertiser description. You'll always need those 4 for proper interface with a digital system, and if you print a merged log to paper, your announcers will also need to see those 4 data fields. Any fields you don't use should be empty, nothing at all in the boxes next to them. When you've finished your definition, be sure what you see in the blue field is accurate. Scroll down the commercial log and click on any of the other lines. Every line should display the primary data fields consistently.